Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. And today I'm shooting probably the most exciting point of view drive, night point of view drive up to date, because we are going on a drive with my new car, my new Mercedes C-Class C300 4MATIC. So let me show you the details from outside. First of all, we have the AMG line on the car, which makes it very aggressive. You see the Mercedes star pattern and also very aggressive bumper and side skirts. 19-inch alloy wheels, diamond cut finish. Obsidian black is the name of this gorgeous color, and you see we are greeted with the digital lights and the puddle light here as well. So let me show you the wheels from close. Here they are, diamond cut finish, 19-inch. So AMG line has the 18-inch as standard, and then these are the optional ones, and I think they look very nice, especially with this combination and this kind of spec. Make the car look very, very elegant indeed. Now from the rear, look at this. So we have the beautiful illumination of the lights when I unlock the car. Here is the key. Look at this. How cool is that? So the beautiful horizontal lights, very minimalistic design, and also very aggressive rear bumper. Once again, that is the AMG line, which has a bit of a different bumper. And also I spec'd this. This is the optional extra, but I think this rear spoiler really makes it more sporty, which is always nice. And if we open the tailgate, there we go. 455 liters of room, which is really a lot, especially coming from an owner, ex-owner of Mini Cooper. So this is much bigger. And also I did get this the button to fold the rear seats, of course, on both sides. And I didn't spec the electric tailgate, so I'm closing it manually because I just think that when you are in the garage, a smaller garage, then when you have the electric tailgate, you don't think too much. And yeah, well, I prefer it this way. So let's unlock it once again. Beautiful. And now we are ready to explore the interior of the car. So look at this. Once again, the Mercedes star pattern. And also this is illuminated. And we have the beautiful ambience here. Let's see it from driver's perspective. All right, and this is the lovely view. Let's start the car. Comes to life, and we are ready to go on a nice, relaxed night point of view drive. Okay then, so this is the gear selector, put it to drive. The gear selector for the 9-speed automatic transmission, and we are ready to go. So in front of us we have the beautiful ambient. Really, look at this. I mean, 12.3-inch digital cockpit, and the main touchscreen here, 11.9-inch one, curved towards the driver a bit. And also the element here, you can spec different options here. I think this is the best solution. Looks very, very nice, especially in combination with those seats. So these are the Sienna brown seats. And overall, I think this combination is really nice. Share your thoughts with me. How do you like the spec of the car that I choose? And yeah, well, now in front of me, digital cockpit can be changed. So there are a few views that are available. Sport view is really cool, if you ask me. Then for night drive, this is the best one. It's like the understated, so minimalistic view. And there are also other options, so you can go for the navigation view, for example, which gives you a big navigation in front of you, very good for road trips, for example. And yeah, well, the assistance view, which has a bunch of details about the driver assist systems. And also the service view is available as well, which tells you the details about the car, the service requirements, when is your next service, and the tires and stuff like that. But I will put the classic for now, and you can change what you see here between the dials as well. So once again, this interior is just so nice, and especially when you have the AMG line, which we have here. So then you get this dual spoke steering wheel with the touch sensitive buttons here, and actually I find them very good. I did get used to them quickly, so no problems whatsoever. With this one you change the things on the digital cockpit. You can also use the right one for the screen, but of course since it is a touch screen you can use the touch. And we will now depart this rather huge garage and go on a nice relaxed night point of view drive around my hometown of Zagreb. There we go. And for example, if I want to increase the temperature, I can do it here. So the AC controls are here, and then to adjust the air blower you can do it here. But you can also use the voice command. Hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
I'm cold.
I'm increasing the temperature to 23 degrees.
So you see it increased the temperature, and also this was illuminated in red while it was doing it. How cool is that? Speaking about those ambient lights, there are actually a lot of options available. So you can go to comfort here and then change the ambient lights. Multiple colors are available, and there are also the multicolor options where you have some sections in one color, then the other sections in different color. So that's quite cool. Tell me in the comments what is your favorite color for the ambient lights. I quite like this one, but my favorite color is the blue one, so let's keep it this way. I think this looks just phenomenal. Now also the car has got the beautiful navigation with 3D view of the buildings, and that really looks impressive. You will see it in a moment with the National Theatre. So actually I can show you here and we will see it, as I said, in a moment. Also notice that the windows have the lights on, so the attention to details is just amazing. There's also the augmented reality with the navigation. I will turn on the navigation a bit later on, and there you will be able to see that. And as I said, the National Theatre on our left, and then here you have also the National Theatre on this navigation screen. How cool is that? And actually let's mention the powertrain, of course. So this is the C300, which means we have the mild hybrid petrol engine producing 258 horsepower and additional 20 horsepower available from the electric system, and 400 Newton meters of torque, 6 seconds to reach 100, and top speed is 250 kilometers per hour. Now also this car has the 360 view, 360 cameras. Look at this, like you're playing a video game. How cool is that? Look at this. And when you turn on the indicator turns on here, brake light as well. You also have different views available from different cameras, and of course when you reach certain speed, then it goes back to the standard screen for safety reasons, obviously. Now speaking about the performance, really smooth drive and actually pretty fast. So 6 seconds is really impressive. And top speed, I actually drove the car already in Germany, and I managed, I have currently the winter tires on, so the limit, I set it up. You can set the winter tires limit, which is 240 in my case, so I went to 40. You can watch that video, it's already live on the channel. And the thing is, it feels so nice inside even at higher speeds, and this car is made for just cruising and enjoying the drive itself, it really is phenomenal. Now also in front of me there is the head-up display. It is very useful. Here is where you can control it. So you have the sport view, minimal view, which would only give you your speed, standard view, which has the info about the cruise control if you are using it, then the current speed limit and also your current speed. Eco display and settings are here. So here is where you can adjust the brightness and also the position of the head-up display itself, and also you can of course turn it off here, but it's all very easy, and you get used to this system in no time. So really a big thumb up from me. And speaking about those ambient lights, once again you can actually change the sectors, so you can change the illumination on various sectors. For example, if you want this to be turned off, you can do it and then have just this section here, so it's also possible. And speaking about the driving modes, you change them here. So you do have some buttons here actually on this section here. And so the driving modes, currently we were in driving actually in comfort. Put the sport plus, which I used on the German Autobahn, and you really feel the instant power with this car. Once again, 400 Newton meters of torque. And you may notice that we also have the artificial sound when we are in Sport Plus. You can also adjust it in the individual mode, and I really find it very, very cool. Not sure about you, tell me in the comments, but I think that is very cool. And here is where you can adjust then the settings for the individual mode. Drive, steering, ESP and sound can be configured. And now we are ready to set the navigation. So can, and by the way, if you want to turn off the start-stop system, you can do it here. And this is the traffic light view, which is basically the wide-angle camera. For example, from this position, I can't see this traffic light. I will need to do this, but on this screen, I can see it. So that way, you can watch this traffic light through the screen and then see when the green light is on, which is now. So that's quite cool. Anyway, I want to show you the navigation and the augmented reality that this car has, which is so impressive. So let's go.
In 100 meters at the end of the road,
look at this.
turn left. Now turn
look
left.
at this. So the augmented reality, you have the arrows pointing you in the direction where you need to go. Also the name of the street is here, and also on my head-up display I have something like this. So I mean, you really can't get lost in this. I actually drove it to Brussels 2 weeks ago, and the navigation is so good. For example, if you are on highway and you are in the wrong lane, it will tell you that you need to move one lane to the right, for example. If you are in the right lane, then it will tell you to stay in that lane. Also, it will tell you which lanes are like the ones that will go to your exit, for example. So overall, really, I mean, for sure, the best navigation I ever tried and I ever used, because it really tells you everything and exactly where you need to go. And this car has the optional digital lights, which are superb. They also point out some things next to the road sometimes, for example, and they also illuminate the whole sign when you are driving. I will do a separate video on the lights during the night outside of the city. And yeah, well, now once again the traffic light view is turned on.
In 300 meters at the traffic light, turn left.
Now you will also see once again the camera view with the augmented reality here in the middle.
Now turn left.
And not sure if you can see it,
200 meters
but on the
at
head-up
end of the
display
road,
I also
turn
have
right.
a lot of information.
Now turn right.
Speaking about the powertrains once again, so I went for the petrol. I'm a big fan of the petrol engines, and but of course there are other options. You can go for the diesel mild hybrids, and also you can go for the plug-in hybrids, which also makes sense if you are, for example, if you have the charger at your home. I don't have it, so in my opinion, for me this is the best solution. So the mild hybrid petrol
In
and
200
all-wheel drive
meters, turn
system.
left, and then turn left.
And also you can change the gears here. Now we are in
In
manual
200
mode.
meters you will have reached.
And when you press this one a bit longer, then it goes back to drive, or you can just pull this lever. And we arrived at our destination, and now you will see like the cool sign here on the screen, like the finish. Not sure if you can see it, but that's very, very cool indeed. There we go.
You have reached your destination.
And I can stop here to show you a bit more of the interior. There we go. Here is where you put it to park. And yeah, so you see here we have the wireless charger for the phone, USB-C port, and the cup holders. And here in the middle some additional storage room. And yeah, well, this, once again, look at the material here, my favorite option. So there are three options: gloss black, but I don't like that because you will get fingerprints. And here you see, even when you touch it, it stays very nice and very clean. And also the same pattern here and here, which for me makes sense. And there also the third option is like more glossy finish, I would say, like the grayish one, but more glossy. I prefer this satin look. So now we are ready to continue our drive, and let's actually check this out. So when you press the home menu, this is the MBUX system, and the car settings are here, and you can also adjust the driver assist systems, so all can be configured here. And you also get the climate menu in here. I did get the heated seats, and you turn them on here. 3 modes are available, and of course seats can be adjusted here. I also went for the memory of the seats, so then I can just press one, and in my case I'm the only one driving the car, so I don't need that much those other two options. But I love to have like my usual position, and then, for example, if you go for a car wash or something like that, and then you need to move the seat, it's nice to just press this, and then the seat goes back to your standard position. Alright guys, so that was it, the nice relaxing night point of view drive. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I can really just drive for hours in this car, especially like now during the night with no traffic around us. If you're wondering about the traffic, it's almost 3 AM Sunday night, so that's why we don't have that many cars around us. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Do tell me in the comments what do you think about the car. Do subscribe to the channel, in order to see more. You can watch my full review during the day, that is already live, and many new videos are coming with this car. Also share your thoughts with me if you want to see something with it. Of course, I will read your comments and see what we can do. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you on the next one. Bye bye.